Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Beyblade Burst Quadstrike Whirl Night. As you can see, I've got the box in front of me, and just like most of my previous bays, it's from Ross, got for just $5. So we're taking a look. The box in the back shows the core mode and the apex mode. Also shows it's a stamina type. Let's take a look at the bay itself. Here it is. It's a nice deep blue color, which I like. It's definitely a stamina type because you can see the tip is pretty sharp. To test this out, we're going to have it go against the bay from the previous video, the Hydra Poseidon. Now let's get Stadium out, see how cool these actually clash. Alright, so I'm going to load up the bays right here. I have said in my previous video that the Poseidon, it moves in this sort of like an attack type. It goes all over the place. Even though these are both supposed to be stamina types. So what I'm going to do is, how usually I launch attack bays is I sort of tilt it in the direction of the slope below the launcher, and then I move the launcher forward as I'm pulling the string. And then I'll just launch the Hydra Whirl Poseidon. I keep getting the two confused because they're both watery, sort of water element blue bays. In the middle, probably won't land on the Poseidon since it's constantly moving all over the place. So let's get started. Oh, okay, looks like it's no match for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this second, launch this in the middle first. The reason for that is because if I'm launching it second, there's a chance it might clash in the middle when it lands, and like I'm not going to purposely aim it on top of this bay. That wouldn't be fair because it wouldn't happen in an actual game with someone else. We're launching both at the same time, and we'll see if the Whirl Night still holds up. Let's see. Right, it just let's try this again. Maybe with a deeper tilt and a better push and a faster push forward. So let's see. Okay, so So even when we do it that way, it's still not gliding. Still pretty even. Even with Poseidon going second and it clashing aggressively against the Whirl Knight, it still holds up so well that it ended up being in a tie. So we'll try it again. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. To relaunch because the other bay fell off my launcher. So. Overall, I think the defense of this, the ring is pre-round, so I think that gives it enough. So not only does this outlast the Hydra Poseidon, but the ring gives it a very strong defense. So I'm going to try something I've never done before. All right, this is my old Beyblade Metal Fusion Storm Pegasus Stadium. This stadium has been waiting for me to put it to the test for a very long time. It's about over a decade old. I'm deciding now to break this out. Since we know Poseidon is weak against the stamina, not doing so well against the stamina type, include our stadium with these traps side, so it'll be possible for the Poseidon to knock the Hydra Knight, Whirl Knight, getting the two confused, into these traps. So let's try this again. Wind up this bay. So this bay. Let's see if how well these two work here. It looks like Poseidon's still not doing too well. Should probably try a better launch. Well, bear with me. I think I'm going to just keep trying until we get more clashes out of these. Yeah, now they're clashing more. Did try tilting in and pushing the launcher forward, but oh god. Yeah. Again. Right. Poseidon just doesn't seem to be very effective against the Whirl Knight, so let's change the tips, see if anything changes. Whirl Knight is supposed to turn into an attack. type. Okay, let's launch these two again. See if they fare any better. I'm going to launch the Poseidon first this time. Oh wow. Looks like the Poseidon won. The Whirl Knight won again. Let's try again, but spinning Whirl Knight first. Sad to say, Whirl Hydra Poseidon's attacks just aren't all that effective against Whirl Knight. I just noticed that this stadium has pretty good color coordination with these bays. Hope you can still see both of them clearly. And then we're also going to, and as usual, we're going to change this into the Apex mode and do the same thing on both bays. We'll see if anything changes. I don't think anything will change unless this is much taller than the Hydra Poseidon, and it's hitting below this ring, the outer ring. This outer ring seems to provide a defense that the Poseidon is not effective against. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's do this. They're not clashing. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Is there any way I can get these to clash more? Because obviously the stamina type will outlast another bay if they're not clashing. Right, well, I guess one thing we could try is putting the tips back on. You can try to launch the Poseidon in a sort of attack style. But I really don't think it's going to work. I think the ring is just too tough for the Poseidon to do any real damage to Whirl Knight. I'm not an expert on physics here. That's just my guess for how it works. I actually thought about taking a physics class in school. However, it does require you to take a math class before that. Just like if you were to take a geometry class in high school. Geo is pretty interesting if you're into Transformers like I am. But I have yet to take a physics. Haven't taken any class in physics yet. Okay, so as expected, it didn't win, but it did push the bay closer to the trap on the side. So we'll try again. I'm interested in trying this again. Alright, so try this again. So I think when you make this bay taller, it's easier to push it toward the edge of the stadium, but it's still, Poseidon still isn't strong enough to get it all the way there. So I'm gonna try one. So I'm gonna try this again. See what happens this time. Yeah, see, it's trying to push it, but it's not really. It still has too much staying power. I think we're a bit shy of the 20-minute mark here, so I'm going to try this one more time. I can already start to see the Poseidon falter, unfortunately. Just not strong enough to knock it to the edge. And obviously he doesn't have as much stamina as the Whirl Knight. Still going, actually. Of course, it's obvious stamina type would last longer than any other sort of bay. This wasn't even close. I mean, look how well it's still spinning. It's spinning long after the Poseidon. Poseidon wasn't even close to winning this one. Yeah. So no, oh no, this is a very good bay. It's really tough, lasts a long time, and you can even take off the tip armor. It'll become very aggressive too. And it beat Poseidon every time, whether in its core mode or its apex mode, with or without the balance tip on it. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I think this is one of the strongest quad strike bays I've seen. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.